Take your first step into Lightning Web Components with our beginner-friendly step-by-step guide to build, deploy and test your first Lightning Web Component. Welcome everyone. In today's session, we are going to talk about creating your first LWC. So without wasting any time further, let's proceed with the video. Now the first step in creating your Lightning Web Component is to generate your Lightning Web Component. So for that, open up the project in your Visual Studio Code and then using the command of Salesforce CLI, you can certainly create your first Lightning Web Component. Once the first component is created, then after you have to add few codes in your HTML file. You can certainly add this code over there. Now the template tag is the parent tag of all your Lightning Web Components, and as I told you in the previous video itself that this is required in all your HTML page of the Lightning Web Component. Now within that I have included normal h1 where I am saying hello and then name inside curly braces. Now what it is and why I have written it like that, I will explain you in a while. Once your HTML file is ready, the next thing on the line is to provide the JavaScript code over there. Now few of the JavaScript code is already written over there as soon as your Lightning Web Component is created, just like this import statement which is importing the Lightning element class from the LWC module. Along with that, it will also have this export default class and the name of the class, that is hello world if our LWC name is hello world itself, and it is inheriting the Lightning element class. Now you have to add one small line within this opening closing brace, that is the name is equal to Amit Kumar. Now this name is a variable which we are using here in this LWC, and I will explain you that in a while practically. Now once that part is done, now it's time to configure your LWC. For that you have to open your metadata file, and inside your metadata file just two changes. First of all, just make the is exposed as true and set the target element over there with help of which you are telling where you are exposing this specific LWC. So this Lightning app page means to the app page of your Salesforce. That is the target of this LWC and it will be available over there. Once all these changes are done, then we need to deploy our code. I have already shown you how you can deploy your code to your org. And once that part is also done, then you need to add the component on a page. For that, you need to go to your app builder. From the app builder, you have to select a specific page. You can choose app page or record page, but I am going to choose app page right now because the LWC is exposed for the app page. Then I will add this component, the custom created component, to the app page itself. Finally save and activate the app page. And once everything is done, we can test our component by visiting that specific app page and verifying our change over there. But in case if you find any issue, if you find any problem in checking out your changes over there, if you don't find your changes over there, then you need to troubleshoot. So for that case, you have to check that is exposed property is set to true or not, and whether all the components, that is HTML, JavaScript and XML, are saved and deployed or not. So save and redeploy again and check your changes back. So it's pretty much of talk, and now it's time to check these things practically. Hey guys, so right now we are in our Visual Studio Code, and if you remember, this first LWC was created last time. Now today I am going to create one more LWC and deploy it to our org. So here on the LWC folder, you can right click and click on Create Lightning Web Component. It will open an option on the command palette, and now we will provide the name to our LWC. So I'm going to name it as Hello World, and remember the camel case, so start with lowercase and each new word in the name will start with an uppercase. I will press return key. It will ask me the default location for saving this LWC. I will make it at the LWC folder under the default folder itself. Now here under the LWC folder you will find this Hello World folder. Now we can delete these tests, we don't need it right now. Now in the Hello World I am going to add one small h1. So here I am going to add h1, and inside that I will add hello and then name inside curly brackets. Later on I am just adding an exclamation. So this is my HTML, I have saved it. After that I will come to the JavaScript file. Everything is there. I will just add a new line between these curly braces and add name is equals to Amit Kumar. This Amit Kumar can be in single quotes or in double quotes. This is nothing but a string in JavaScript. Now you might have noticed when you are making any change in a file, there is a circle over here on the file name tab. Now this means this file has changes which is not saved. Now once you will save it, the circle will be gone. Now the last change you have to do in the XML. So come to the XML part, make this is exposed as true, and after this is exposed, just add a targets element. Now after that, just add a target element. Now mostly things are automatic. This is auto-generated text. I haven't done anything. So as soon as I type target and press enter, it showed me an option of Lightning app page and plenty of other options as well. Now I need Lightning app page itself. So I press the escape key, and now this XML is also ready. Now let me save this. Now all that I need to do is I will right click on any of these files, whether HTML, JS or XML. I will right click and click on deploy this source to all. So now it will start deploying. Once everything is deployed, here under the output section, you can also check what are the components that got deployed. So you can see these are the 3 components that got deployed and are created in the org. So now let's quickly go to the org. Okay guys, so here we are in our org. Now let me quickly create the app page via Lightning App Builder. So I'm going to the setup page. Here in the quick find, I will type Lightning, click on Lightning App Builder. From here, click on new, choose app page, click on next. From here, provide the name. So I'm giving name first app page, click on next, choose header and right sidebar. In fact, header and 3 regions would be fine. Click on done. Now on the left side, you can collapse the standard option, and under the custom option, you can easily find hello world. Now drag and drop this hello world over here on the canvas, and here you can see it is printing hello Amit Kumar. Now let me quickly save this, activate it, and I am activating it for Lightning Experience for the sales app. So I am selecting the sales app, choosing add page to app. Here you go, and clicking on save. Now I am coming back to the app and refreshing this sales. Now you can see the first app page is there, and this output of Lightning Web Component is also there. So that's how you can create your Lightning Web Component, deploy it to your org, and test out whether it is working or not. Now right now it is not creating any issue, and right now we haven't debugged it, but throughout the course we are going to face plenty of such scenarios. Now here one small thing I want to tell you about. If I have printed hello name over there in HTML, why it is printing hello Amit Kumar? Now some of you might have already guessed. For the rest who haven't, let me take you to the VS Code back again. Now in the HTML part, you see I have printed hello name. Now the name that I have written over there is inside curly braces. Now this is a way we can write down variables inside the HTML part of LWC. Now these variables can have any value and are created in the JavaScript part of this Lightning Web Component bundle. So whatsoever value will be there inside this variable, that value will be printed over here. Now if I open the JavaScript part, if you remember in the name variable, I have written Amit Kumar, and that's why when it was printed, it was printing hello Amit Kumar. Now that marks the end of this session. See you soon in the next session. Till then, thank you and take care.